Hello everybody, welcome back to Geoguessr. Let's get some music going. Right? There we go. Let's do another world one. Okay, Russia, right? No. No, not Russia. Japan? Taiwan? Huh. Well, we got a road number. We can probably get a lot out of that. Are they using... Yeah. Are they using the same thing down here? They do. Okay, that's a nuisance. That's a big nuisance. Well, we're on a 3-4-1. So I guess it's pretty much anyone's guess. What do you think? Japan or Taiwan? Or another place where they use that as language. I wouldn't really know which ones the other ones are, so, you know, kind of stuck with picking either of the two. I'm gonna check here, though. Kinda got a good feeling about this one. Three, 4, 1, was it right? Yeah, I think it was. Three, 2, 5, 3, 8, 5, 3, 2, 3. It was 3, 2, 1, right? Oh, Christ. 3, 4, 1. Three, 2, 3. I wonder if these are a bit better, you know, organized. Maybe. Kind of hoping 3, 4, 1's a big one, but can't really rely on that, can you? We've seen 3, 14. 4, 3, 1. Oh, it's always the right numbers but in the wrong order. Why would you do this? All knowing full well this could indeed just be in Taiwan. I wonder if there's a way to, you know, narrow it down a bit instead of just, you know, painting a map in the hopes that you'll find what you need at some point. I guess there would be, but I'm not that great yet at this game to be able to do that. Either that or you just know where you are. That would be convenient, wouldn't it? Just, oh, we're here. There you go. But I really haven't been to enough places in order to be able to do that. And even so, would I still remember how things looked? You see, occasionally there's one that gets close, but it's surrounded by other ones. 354, 349, that's the closest we've ever been. You'd think the other ones that we're looking for would be close, 349, but doesn't always seems to be the case. 349 is a pretty large one, man. In Japan is pretty big. 342, 341. Well, that's just typical, isn't it? We need 341, we find 342 and 340. Well, with a bit of luck, 34. No, that's 343. So I guess 341 should be close. 344, 345. 341. Is it really just this little bit? Well, no, it seems to go further. I think we could find this thing now. Three, four, one ends here, right? Because this is a bigger road. This is the... we don't know. It's not marked. Oh, it is marked, but not with. So, see if you can find a town name. Which, granted, might be just the thing that's below the sign, but... we won't know until we've actually made our pick. It ends here. Well, the 341 doesn't seem to be all that large. I just put us in the middle of it. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, good. Well, it took us 8 minutes to do as such, but you know. Alright, let's see. One way we're driving on the right. Those signs generally mean America, so I'm gonna go with America. It's a bit odd that there's just a street sign smack dab in the middle of the road, but hey, oh, crap. Can I get back to normal town? Which was kind of like over there. Thank you. Guess we'll keep going until the next intersection. So 218, that's a small one, and 27 is even smaller. So a chance of finding that on the map is pretty much slim to none. Sass Family Farm Country Market, Highland something hunting. Fresh produce. Well, we're bound to get off of this point of some area. Kind of wondering if this number is going up or down. It's going up. Alright. Live it up. Casino. Gambling is legal everywhere, isn't it? At least like casino stuff. Or is that just like only in certain parts? Food, lodging, Riverside Casino. Guessing that was what the billboard earlier was for. Blue Top Bridge, Riverside. So we're in Riverside, wherever in America that might be. English River. Is it tea flowing to it? Through it? Can we get off? Yeah, we can. Don't know if we'll find much though. Riverside, Casino, Lone Tree. Welcome to Riverside. But that's all we're getting though. Maybe we should 218, yeah, but we'll never find that on a map. Or at least not in a fashionable time. Speed limit 65, minimum of 40. Iowa City, that's... I think there's an Iowa City, yeah there is, but... Are we on the 218? That would be quite the find if you were indeed on 218. I guess it also shows how long I can remember stuff. And we're back in hell. Okay. And now we're not. We might have been on a 218. Yeah, we were on a 218. Okay, so we're 11 kilometers away from Iowa City. The 218 shifts into the 380. We are heading north. I'm gonna guess... Oh, we could probably find Riverside. Hills, Riverside Casino. There we go. Let's go back to the start, see how far we're from that. Hey, sometimes it's worth it to get a good guess in, you know? So what street is this? Can we read that, or can we? Highway 218, yeah, we know that. But what road is that? 170th Street. I guess we could try to find that. We crossed the English River, I know that much, so we're further down. 135th, 140th, 50, 60, 70. So we're somewhere here. Oop. Nice. If I turned back, I would have known you were there. Still, good. Alright. 5 stars for that one. And that's all the stars for this entire guess. Yeah. Alright, where's the sun at? Sun's in the middle, which doesn't really help us too much. I got a slight Australia feeling, but I'm not gonna hedge my bet on that just yet. Is there another car? Can we see what side of the road we're driving on? It looks left. Let's go back to start. Are we driving on the left? Yeah, it looks like we are. What does that say? NO12. N1012. So I think that means northern, like somewhere this. Let's put us there for now. We'll keep going a little bit further, see if you can find a town or a name of sorts, like the one that's on there. N10 Uppington. Well, let's see if you can find a 10 in this mess. And if you can then find Uppington. I guess we're more likely to just find Uppington. Victoria River, Timber Creek. What the hell? What? Ramingening. Yeah, sure. That'll just flows right off the tongue. Alright, so probably not. Let's see if you can find like N's in here. There's A's. It's green. Maybe we can find N too. Apparently, according to that's M. Whoo, jeez. Let's go this way. A, B, A, B, B, A, 1. It's clear as day, isn't it? Just 1. So where haven't we checked yet? Everywhere. Are the like smaller ones or thing? Uppington. Wagga Wagga. I still love that name. Uppington, Uppington, Uppington. Tuba. Where's my local man when you need him? Well, we can keep looking. We know Uppington, but I don't... We probably won't find much more, will we? We know we're in Australia, we know we're on the N10, we know we're going towards Uppington. Hello. Namibia. Isn't that like... here? Is there an N10 leading to this? There's 10. I don't know if it's the N10 though. And there's Uppington. Alright. So, is that 1100 or just... No, that's 110. So 110 and 20 there. So this should be like 130 in total then. So if I divide that, we're probably somewhere here then. 8.6 kilometers. Yeah. Ah. That was a bit of a switch around, wasn't it? Well, if this one's good too, we might get a pretty good score on the world one that we haven't been able to do in a long time. We still have 2 guesses. We might, we might even make 20k. That would be kind of cool for a world guess. What? Estradas. It's a good thing I know what language that is. He lied. It's cloudy as heck too, so the sun ain't gonna give us much. I think that's where it is. I think that's where it is. It looks just as bright on them. Both ends. We can probably go off on shadows, but okay. So the shadow was that was that a shadow? Yeah, that's a shadow. So the sun is over there, which is admittedly a little bit more north, but that's quite the thing to take a stab at. This might be our first flunked guess. Well, there's something in 1 kilometer. And I don't really see anything coming up either. So is this the thing you were warning us about? Well, warning us. That's probably this thing. I have no idea. It would help if I knew the language, but I can't even be sure on that yet. That's the same thing again. I mean, there's nothing else here. Can we get a little closer to that? Yeah, we can. BR, so we're in Brazil. Okay. At least it's a country we already know. Now, what else do we know? Not much. Well, we know the country, so that's something at least. We know we're in Brazil. Okay. So now, if we can find a road number. There's a good chance we can make this a good guess as well. Is that another advertisement for that stupid little thing we just did? Nature reserve, I'm guessing. Well, there's a bunch of small signs. Either one of them could theoretically have a... That's the thing we're looking for, isn't it? Can't read it though. Nope. Is there another one on the other side? Nope. Well, I guess we can keep going a little bit more. There's another one. Can we read this one? No. Is that G-O? So, could be this. State of Goiás. Looks like that says 6-4. Can we find a 6-4 or something? Looking for 6-4 at the end. This place ain't all too big, is it? No, not really. Alright, let's quickly see if we can find 6-4. Something with 6-4 at the end. I can't tell if that's a 1 or a 0 or a whatever. That's 4-6. I am kind of committed to making this a good one, you know? 5-8, 5-8, 4-6. We are looking for 6-4. Maybe it's all blurred out because it's no longer correct. That would be great. 520. 3-6. 40. 06. I don't really get the opportunity all that often to do a good job in Brazil, so you know, I want to revel in this one. Not cock up too bad. I mean, we're already in the correct region, that's quite the thing already, if I'm being completely honest with you. But if I can narrow it down even further... If you go across the entire border, we'll know we're somewhere in the center, so that'll narrow it down a little bit as well. 6-1, 6-1, 9-4, 6-1, 9-4, 6-5. We're already in the geos again. Back. Oh, we were looking for geos. What am I? It looks like a 1 though, doesn't it? The first letter. I'm always telling it because I've got a 6-4. Here we go. So does this thing run all the way through? No, it just stops there. So what road were we on? Curiosity, you know. 164. What? Does it really go all the way through? Oh, looks like it does. Well, I'm happy with that. Alright. And it's Blur Town. Looks like we're driving on the right. Though we could be going backwards, admittedly. No sun to go off of either. Will we make 20k or not? could easily strike out with a 0, you know? Especially if you just can't find anything. Which might... Let's zoom out a bit. It generally gets a little better then. Can we see where the sun's at? There. Which is again in the middle. Hurrah! That helps nothing. 2016, my butt. Come on, lads. Give me something. This could be South Africa. Could be Australia. But we'll never be able to find out as long as we don't know which side of the road we're driving on. Do we have a shadow? No, not even a shadow. Jeez. How can there be like no shadow at all? And I know the answer, right? Either it's just too dark for one or the sun is like directly on top of you. Is it? No, it's over there, isn't it? Which is... I don't know, that's the sun, though. It's the brightest spot that I can see, but... It seems to be... north. Which really doesn't help me much. Are we going backwards now? We are, right? Yeah. Click, 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 click. Come on. Give me like a sign. Or a car coming from the other side. There's just straight up nothing here. No road signs, no civilization. I mean, if you break down here, I'm pretty sure cell phone reception is gonna be terrible. And how would you even know where you are? Oh, I'm somewhere on the road between this country and that country. Okay, we'll be there in, 6 months. Oh, we've gotten so close to 20k and now it's all gonna go to ruin because I don't have any clue on what country we're in. Look, it's a bend in the road. Now we know where we are. In a bend. Ugh. This thing is so getting a 1. We are driving on the left. So we're in Australia, huh? Well, at least we're on the... At least we know what country. said Australia a guess or two ago, and turned out we were in South Africa, which I did. Good. Which I did guess correctly. Looks like we can just keep on going forever. All we need is 1300. And we got it! Woo! Even though we're on the other side of the country. Yes. Sweet. That was good. That one was the worst guess of the bunch. Alright, well, that was good. Might be my best one for a world one so far. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subscribing if you haven't already. And I'm seeing you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.